White-tailed deer are common in suburban areas in the eastern United States, but some folks are still surprised when they learn I see them often in my more urban environment, right on a busy road. A neighbor captured this early evening visit from a buck last year. Each fall, I put out lots of pumpkins and hang ornamental corn on my fence. Of course, these items are edible, and I'm lucky that wildlife doesn't really bother them while they're in use. When the wreaths go up for Christmas season, I seed the pumpkins that are still in good shape and offer the remains to the local wildlife. I also lay out the corn around bird feeders in the front and backyards. I noticed that the corn in the backyard was hardly touched, while the front yard corn was often skeletonized. Since the backyard fence is higher, I concluded that deer were eating the corn in the front yard. Now, people really should not feed deer, and in some places, it's outright illegal. But for a short time, I put up a camera to confirm my theory and maybe capture some cool footage. Here, one of the deer finally tries a pumpkin. I was hoping they'd go for the rind, but I think they're more interested in the remaining pulp. They are mainly chomping on the corn, which you can't really see in the video. I believe this is a doe with two of her children. One of them in particular looked smaller to me than the others as I reviewed this footage. Watch this, you all. I think this is the mama deer moving her kid out of the way for some reason. Unfortunately, this camera angle mainly covers the deer from behind. You can see the corn they're feeding on a little better here. And here's one of the cuties with his head in the pumpkin again. The pumpkin seeds are all in my kitchen waiting to be roasted. Here, one of the deer peeks into the second open pumpkin. One of the deer has gone over to the neighbor's yard. And there goes another one. The last deer moves to make her own dramatic exit. A bit over an hour later, this young buck shows up. He tries the pumpkin too. Unfortunately, he doesn't stay long. The following night, I moved the camera in an attempt to get more frontal shots. That wasn't a good idea. I mostly recorded traffic and pedestrians, and the deer were too close. I did capture one more fence jump, though. The deer in this area avail themselves of the ample sidewalks. I don't think they've learned to use the crosswalks yet, though. The young buck also returned the next night. Finally, the camera captured this older buck checking out the buffet. I don't know how old he is, but I feel like those antlers are pretty impressive for an urban deer. If you enjoyed this video, please like and leave me a comment down below. For more backyard wildlife, especially birds, please consider subscribing as well. As always, everyone, thank you for wild watching.